All right, whenever you're ready.
Life lessons can come in all shapes and sizes. But did you know you can catch one on a football field running down the sideline in the last play of the game? Or shoot one with 3 seconds left in the championship game? I'm talking about how competitive sports can teach or influence us about life. This is important because sports are so much more than putting a ball in a hole or aggressively hitting people with every intention to make them not get up. Competitive sports lets you have that winning edge over the average citizen and is a cheat code to live a successful life. I'll start off with how sports can be a cheat code to live a successful life. From a personal experience here at EIU, every day my coaches talk about having a good attitude, and that attitude is the only thing that you can change. I used to blow it off, but now that it is later in the season, we have all done our soul searching to see who we are, and the more I thought about it, the more it made sense. The better attitude you have in life, the better your days will be. So the next morning, instead of dreading waking up at 6 o'clock and practicing in the snow, I changed my attitude and it helped me out. I feel like this could help in life, whether you have a job or something that you do daily that you enjoy. Changing your attitude at the job, I feel like, will not only make you feel better, but also change your outlook on how you do it. Having a positive attitude with your situation can do many things. You never know. If it is in a workplace, maybe your attitude is always so positive that you could potentially get a promotion. If it is at school and you have a positive attitude about a test you didn't study for, then maybe you could get a C instead of an F. In our team room, we have a poster that says "Embrace the Suck." The illustration behind the big block words are 2 soldiers at a boot camp carrying a log or some type of heavy object, and they are both covered in mud. What stands out is the fact that the soldier on the right has a big smile on his face, enjoying his time, while his partner on the right of him is looking at him crazy. It makes you recognize that things can be worse than they really are right now, but putting a smile on your face can make the not so fun things fun with the right idea. A website I found on Google had about 29 ideas about how competitive sports can teach us about life. Having a good attitude was second, but the first was being passionate. ScoopWhoop.com mentioned that if you're not passionate enough, you're never going to achieve anything. You need to really want to do something, to be able to do it. Which makes sense because you cannot be lackadaisical driving a car or be careless in a relationship, because negative outcomes will come out of both of those situations. In other words, they are basically saying, don't be a victim of circumstance and to not give in to the norm, but turn nothing into something. Having those attributes is essential to living a successful life, but sports can also give us an advantageous spot over the average citizen. In a Google Scholar article published by a business group called Taylor and Francis, they reported that the idea that sports can provide an educational context for acquiring life skills highlight that interactions with key social agents are crucial components of how people learn life skills through their involvement in society. This makes sense because sports have personally brought me friendships and connections that would have never happened if I played sports. You also see these pro athletes who find their way into being a broadcaster or a model of some kind because they find people or make connections through their sport. Examples could be Tony Romo, Michael Jordan, Shannon Sharpe, and Doris Burke. Another advantage could be that the sports we play has permanently put an urge mode in our brain to show up to anything prompt and prepared. So relating it to a workplace, the employer can see on a former athlete's resume that they always are going to be at work early and that they're going to accomplish their tasks. All in all, the true persona of sports isn't just a winner and loser. It creates bonds and memories that can last a lifetime. Competitive sports can segue your life in a positive direction in so many ways,